Hi guys, so we're here tonight at the Contemporary Resort to go to dinner at The Wave. The Wave is one of the many restaurants here at the Contemporary Resort. It's actually downstairs right when you come in through the main lobby, and they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, which is really neat. I've had breakfast here a few years ago and really enjoyed it, so I'm super excited to go try out dinner tonight. So let's go have dinner. So we've just been seated. They gave you first they checked your temperature, and then they give you a little sheet with the QR code to scan on your phone. We're here for dinner, so I've never actually done a dinner here, which I'm pretty excited. Right now we just have water to start and some multi-grain bread with some sea salt, or with some butter with some sort of sea salt on it. It looks really good. I think I'm gonna get the seared gnocchi for dinner, but I'm not sure. All the tables are super spaced out. Now, dinner just started. We're here at 5 o'clock, which is literally the start of dinner, but it seems not very busy, and it's kind of nice out. Like, it's not overly fancy. I'm in like a blouse with a sweater and shorts, and my boyfriend's here and he's in a t-shirt and shorts, and no one has even blinked an eye at it. So we also ordered Godiva chocolate martinis. Delicious. Very good. Very similar to some other chocolate martinis I've had. Delicious nonetheless though, so you can't go wrong with it. This actually has some Stoli vanilla vodka in it also. Gotta give it a thumbs up. And these were $14 each, which I don't think is too bad for a drink on Disney property, because they're like a full-size martini, so I'm okay with it. So for our appetizer, we got the bacon and eggs, which is a pork belly with a poached egg on top of cheddar grits. And honestly, it looks phenomenal. This is $15, which is a little small for an appetizer, but I'm okay with it. I think, well, we'll see after we try it, but I don't mind a smaller appetizer if it means I can actually eat my dinner. There's so many restaurants that you can go to that they give you these huge appetizers, and then you never are able to touch your actual entree. So depending on how this tastes, I'll obviously will report back into with you, but I might be okay with the size of this appetizer. But this is what it looks like. So we just finished our appetizer. It tasted exactly like Christmas morning. First words out of my mouth after I had a bite Christmas morning. That was divine. Honestly, I'm okay with it being such a small size because it was so delicious. It was rich, filling, creamy, sweet. I don't know how, but the pork belly had a sweet, like almost glaze on it. Oh, so good. But we are going to dig into our food. My seared gnocchi with, I was actually able to add shrimp. They allowed you to either add shrimp or add chicken. So I had added shrimp, and yeah, so we are going to dig in. So we are going to try a bite of the gnocchi. I'm going to make sure I get some mushrooms, sweet potatoes, Swiss chard. Bon appetit. It's a very Thanksgiving-y, fall-y type dish, just from the flavoring. It's super delicious. Normally I go for a gnocchi carbonara if I'm gonna have gnocchi. They didn't have that here, which is fine. But this is delicious. This is so good. Nice and rich, but not overpowering. And I picked shrimp instead of chicken because I find shrimp can add a lightness or a freshness to a dish, and the shrimp is cooked perfectly. Now we're gonna try the other entree we had, which is the beef tenderloin. Normally it comes with a seasonal vegetable in a papadou vinaigrette, but we actually substituted the seasonal vegetable out for mashed potatoes. So they have, instead it's gonna have mashed potatoes gratin, and then the it's a 6-ounce filet mignon with a red wine reduction on top. So super excited. We're gonna give that a try right now. So when you order a steak, they bring out a beautiful steak knife. It looks like it almost has a mother of pearl, like inlay handle on it. I don't know if it actually is or not, or if it's just made to look like it, but it's really pretty. But we are gonna try a bite of the grilled beef tenderloin, or the filet mignon. 6 ounce with a red wine reduction. We got ours with mashed potatoes and potatoes gratin. We'll try the steak on its own first. You guys have been following along with me for a little bit, you know. I can't do beef. I can do steak. I can't do beef. I kind of regret not getting the steak. This beef is perfectly cooked, beautifully tender. Almost melts in your mouth. Oh, it's so good. And the red wine reduction isn't overpowering, which I really like. Now for the mashed potatoes. Those are good. Nice and fluffy. Traditional mashed potatoes. It pairs really nicely with the red wine reduction. And the potatoes gratin. I mean, potatoes gratin is basically potatoes and cheese, so how can you really go wrong? Plus this is beautifully caramelized, which gives it such a unique, cheesy, a crunchy taste and texture. Oh, so good. Definitely so far recommend both of these menu items. They are excellent. So dinner was delicious. I wasn't actually able to finish my gnocchi. The portion size was huge. I think there was probably like 3 serving sizes in that dish, so I got it to go. But when our waitress told us this to start off our day, I knew I had to save room for it. So normally at Bay Lake Tower, which is adjacent to the Contemporary Resort, at the top of the building there is a lounge called Top of the World Lounge. And normally they sell a 7-layer cake. Now Bay Lake Tower is DVC, it's a DVC resort, but at Bay Lake Tower, it is a DVC resort. So normally to be able to get up to the very top floor, to the top of the floor lounge, you have to be a DVC member. And at the Top of the World Lounge, there's a dessert called the 7-layer cake. Now this lounge is closed, so the Wave has the cake, and I got it. And it looks so good. So we're gonna turn this around. So I honestly have no idea what this is, but it looks absolutely divine. Look at that. Look at all that chocolate on the side of it. Oh, this looks so good. I'm so excited. So we're gonna try a bite. I'm gonna try to get at least like a little bit of the first 4 layers. It's like a chocolate cake layer, almost like a cheesecake layer, a sponge cake layer, and then chocolate mousse covered in like a chocolate ganache. I don't know if I can share this. I don't think I can. It's that good. So if you love the 7-layer cake from Top of the World Lounge and you're bummed about it being closed, come to the Wave. You can actually get it at dinner. Correction, it's not cheesecake, it's white chocolate mousse. So chocolate cake, white chocolate mousse, yellow cake, chocolate mousse. So good. So that wraps up our dinner here at the Wave. It was a really nice dinner, really relaxing. We came in early, around 5 p.m. So definitely got busier and busier as the night went on, but I never felt like the restaurant was crowded. The seats are naturally pretty spaced out in there, which I really enjoyed, and the food was absolutely delicious. Definitely some great options for a reasonable, well, Disney price reasonable cost. The filet, which was only $34, which I think is pretty similar in price to like Cheesecake Factory or even like Longhorn Steakhouse, which is not bad at all. So yeah, leave any questions or comments you have down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow along with me on my social media. And I'll see you guys next time. And this is Bridget's Buzz.